What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Batty Talks, and it is late. It's around 10 p.m., and that's not really late for this channel, but for this year, it is late. I wanted to get these out on 7 p.m., but I never got around to recording this previously in the week because I was working on the main channel video, which has taken a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So I just been working on that most of the week and today. And now I finally have some time to do the Batty Talks episode where we will not be talking about that video because it's not released yet. But we will be talking about YouTube and the game that is YouTube and all the BS that comes with it. And what do I mean by this? Well, when you make a YouTube video, there are certain things you can do to, boost it in the algorithm. I hate talking about the YouTube algorithm because nobody cares about the YouTube algorithm. Nobody wants to hear about the YouTube algorithm, but I'm going to talk about it. When you make a video, you can do things to boost your chances of getting seen in the algorithm. This includes making a longer video, a good title, a good thumbnail, all that good stuff. And for the past year or so, I sort of haven't been playing that game. I don't really like it. It's dumb, it's stupid. You have to title your videos stupid things. You have to make dumb thumbnails, and making a video longer, I've never even, that's just not gonna happen. But the more you sort of work at this thing and the more you want it to happen, the more you're willing to do to make it happen, right? And I've been doing this YouTube thing for about a year and a half at this point, and you could say I'm closer to the goal. What is the goal? I don't know. The goal is making YouTube videos that a lot of people see. I'd say 1,000 views a video is a good goal. But I do not hit that goal. I say I get around 100 each video. Sometimes less, sometimes more. But a large reason for that is because of the titles and thumbnails that I choose to have. Now, a lot of this was part of Project 07. If I was playing a game for that, I would just title the video the game, and then the thumbnail would literally just be like the cover art for the game. Obviously not very good in the YouTube algorithm. Shouldn't be, anyway. And that's what I just did for this Mario Galaxy review. If I title it something else like, I lived my life like it was 2007 for a whole year, here's what happened, I'm sure I would get a lot of views for that. But that's just so lame. That's such an L thing to do. It's terrible. Migrating host. Nice. Awesome. Thank you, Black Ops 2. It's such a terrible thing to do because it's just like, it's so, I hate it. I hate it. But you know what else? You know what I hate more? I hate making a YouTube video and then getting like 100 views on it. That sucks. I was watching another YouTuber's video about being a small YouTuber, weirdly enough, and he talks about how it's embarrassing to put all this time into a video and then post it and then it gets like whatever 40 views or whatever. Yeah, it is embarrassing. It's embarrassing to come onto here at Batty Talks and talk like I'm talking to somebody and then watch the last week's video get 6 views. That is embarrassing because you're putting something out there for people to see, and if nobody sees it, then it's just like, oh man, I feel kind of stupid right now. And the same thing is doubly true for a main channel video. Just because you put so much time into those things, and then you post it, and then you go, all right, 100 people saw that. And 100 people is a lot of people, don't get me wrong, but like, compared to, on the grand scheme of YouTube, I would say a channel that gets 100 views per video isn't really a success in the traditional sense. And I think that's why I am going to be making a change to the titles, to the thumbnails. You'll see it in this next video. It's going to have a title that it's gonna be a bit clickbaity, I should say. I've only done this a couple times in the past, with like the Assassin's Creed video with the, our video games should be $80 video, stuff like that. But I think I'm going to lean into it a bit more. I don't want to make terrible videos with the same copy and paste titles. I played this game for 100 hours and here's what happened. I hate doing that. I'm going to try to make them at least a little bit original. For my Black Ops 2 video, I planned to call it something else, but then I looked it up and somebody already had a video titled that. So I just changed the title. And I want to do that. I want to make video titles and thumbnails that people are going to want to see. This has no effect on how the videos are made. I'm going to make the videos the same exact way. Well, I'm going to try to make them better than they ever were. But, the same process is in store. I'm not picking video topics to get SEO results. I'm not making the video longer to 20 minutes so I can get pushed in the YouTube algorithm. That sucks. I don't want to do that. But it will be making some titles and thumbnails that people actually want to click on because, hey, I'm a YouTuber. I put videos on YouTube and I want people to see my YouTube videos. So yeah, that's all the time I've got for you today. I would like to thank you so very much for listening to this episode of Batty Talks. That's all, folks. And this is Batty Shogun signing off.